When I take London Transport, when I take the tube, I want to feel like a man, not thinking about, am I going to get raped or groped.
Like millions of other women, Mahalia gets public transport home from work every day. But earlier this year, this happened.
When I was nearly home, and two young boys came on and they sat next to me and they started making sexual suggestions. They were getting louder and louder. I took my earphones out and I was like, yep. And they suggested I did something and I was completely shocked and gobsmacked. When I did stand up for myself, they got aggressive. I felt violated. There were other men on the tube that didn't do nothing. I was thinking about reporting it, but I just thought there's no point. But at the same time, as a woman, this thing has happened and I have every right to report it.
But the officer in charge of a special unit set up by British Transport Police to tackle sexual harassment, like Mahalia had to endure, says women should report what happens.
So if it doesn't feel right, it makes you feel uncomfortable, or you think it's making someone else feel uncomfortable, and it's got a sexual element to it, then tell us about it. Some of that behaviour is then leading to those more serious sexual offences. So actually combating it at an earlier stage is going to be beneficial for everybody.
The force has a text number, 61016, for victims to alert police to sexual harassment.
What will happen then is the information will be passed across to the units here in the CCTV department immediately via the radio. This enables the officers here working to go and find the incident as it's happened, to get images of the suspect straight away and to get those images to officers on the ground immediately so we can go after the perpetrators of the offences on our network.
There's been a sharp rise in the number of reports of sexual harassment on public transport, up 61% in London between April to October this year, compared to the same time frame pre-COVID.
With an increase in reporting and more of a focus on recording incidents of sexual harassment on public transport, it seems like a step in the right direction. But we've spoken to many people, particularly women, who still feel hesitant to report to the police.
When you do report to the police, it can feel very lonely and scary.
Friends Caitlin and Liv set up Visible Platform after being sexually harassed themselves numerous times. It's an online community where women can discuss similar incidents that have happened to them.
We provide women the opportunity to share their stories in as much or as little detail as they like. And we also provide women with the tools and the knowledge of how to pursue a criminal case, how to contact the police.
Some people I've spoken to, predominantly women, are hesitant to report these incidents due to a lack of trust in the system at the moment.
Yeah.
What would you say to them?
I absolutely understand that, but my request is report it, tell us about it. There's lots of ways you can report it. We need to have that information. We need to work together with the community to tackle this behaviour and actually create that hostile environment.
The murder of Sarah Everard as she walked home in South London earlier this year, and the killing of Sabina Nasser on her way to meet a friend in a pub, has pushed violence against women right to the top of the issues facing policing in the UK.
I think now, only because of what's happened to Sabina and Sarah, so sad, and because now it's at the forefront of everyone's minds, I'm like, might as well report it because it'll be taken more seriously.
Women being sexually harassed on public transport are being urged to alert the BTP special unit as soon as they can, and those who are harassing them are on notice, with patrols saying they're cracking down more than ever.